Hey bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are making a peppermint foaming hand wash. This is a pretty simple project. We have a combination of an anionic surfactant, Bioterge AS40, with a amphoteric one, Cocamidopropyl Betaine. They're both liquids, so kind of combine them, add some vegetable glycerin and our preservative, and then thin it out with some water is kind of the basics of it. So to make it a little more interesting, I have provided two different versions, so you can choose which one you like best. The one we are making here on YouTube today gets its peppermint scent from the inclusion of some peppermint hydrosol as part of the water amount that we use to thin out and dilute the surfactants. The version you will find on the blog, so that's linked in the description box below, uses a solubilizer, polysorbate 20, and peppermint essential oil. So they're both peppermint scented, but one uses an essential oil and a solubilizer, and the other uses a hydrosol. Both versions have their strengths and weaknesses. I find that people are probably more likely to have the peppermint essential oil, and it's also more cost effective to do it that way. But if you do it with the hydrosol, it's a little bit faster. It kind of removes the step of working with the solubilizer and the essential oil, and it removes the need for a solubilizer. And so if that's something that you don't have, that can be a really great workaround. If you'd like to get more details about this formula, make sure you are checking out the partner blog post, which is linked in the description box below. That'll be on humblebeeandme.com. There you'll find a lot more information about substitutions, scaling, shelf life, where to buy ingredients, and a whole lot more. But come on, let's get started. This project doesn't require any heat, so we're just going to be combining things kind of one at a time and then pouring it into our container. So to start with, you are going to need 20.8 grams of each Bioterge AS90 and Cocamidopropyl Betaine. Going to gently whisk to combine, and this is going to become surprisingly viscous, which is quite cool. Up next, we're going to add 26 grams of vegetable glycerin and 1.3 grams of liquid germall plus. To finish off, we're going to add our watery ingredients, and we're adding those last so that we can stir all of this together without it really lathering up, because as soon as we start adding water, we will start getting more bubbles. So you're going to need 113.1 grams of distilled water, and 78 grams peppermint hydrosol. So here you can see I'm just gently stirring and agitating the mixture to get that sort of thicker mass of surfactants and glycerin to incorporate with the water. So you can see I'm not vigorously whisking at all. I'm just kind of swishing our little wire whisk around, making sure to get down to the bottom of the container, because that's where the surfactant blob will hang out. Just kind of stirring until our mixture is uniform and we're not finding any big blobs anymore. Once you can't see any blobs anymore, if you look at this through this side, there's nothing down there. It's all nicely mixed. I would tip it over and show you, but I would pour it all over the counter. And then we are ready to package. So I have this lovely 250 milliliter foamer bottle from Humblebee, and so that's what we are going to use today. And of course, we're going to need a bubble demo. So let's pump out some of this, and yeah, look at them bubbles. So it's a really, you can see, kind of fluffy, creamy, quite fun lather, and it smells like peppermint. Now I'd like to decorate this bottle using a bit of washi tape. So I've got sort of pepperminty appropriate one here. And there you go. You just made a really fun and simple peppermint foaming hand wash. So if you want more details about this, make sure you're checking out the blog post, the partner blog post that is linked in the description box below. I've presented a slightly different version of this formulation on my blog that uses essential oils instead of hydrosols, so you can kind of choose which version you'd like to make based on what you have on hand. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and please remember to check that description box below for links to the blog, where not only will you find the alternative version of this formulation, but you'll also find links to places to purchase all of the ingredients, information on substitutions, scaling, shelf life, and a whole lot more. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.